I hope this rematch between Terence Crawford and Errol Spence doesn't happen. I don't care if it's a 154, 147. I don't want to see it. Some people are saying that Crawford should just retire now. Undisputed world champion in 2 weight classes, the first undisputed welterweight champion in the 4-belt era. He's nearly 36 years of age, retire on top, keep his legacy intact, and so on. And of course, that decision is up to Terence Crawford. Personally, as a boxing fan, I would like to see him fight Boots Ennis, because it would seem at this stage, it might not turn out to be this way, but it would seem that Boots Ennis is the heir apparent. And so when Mayweather beat Canelo Alvarez, that win has aged extremely well. What if Crawford beats Boots Ennis and then retires after that? And Ennis goes on to be an incredible fighter, unified divisions, move up several weight classes, and so on. That would really enhance Terence Crawford's legacy, because as it stands right now, you can't imagine Errol Spence moving up a weight class and dominating there and then going all the way up to middleweight. That's what Floyd Mayweather predicted for him a long time ago, but not many of us would be banking on that right now. I think there's a much better chance of Boots Ennis being that guy. Now, the Boots Ennis fight for Crawford is very dangerous. Boots Ennis is his mandatory. It's a very interesting fight. I think it will be a totally different kind of fight to the Spence fight. I think it will be far more competitive. Ennis isn't as defensively gifted as Terence Crawford, but athletically, he's more gifted. That's one of the big differences between Crawford Spence and Crawford Ennis. Crawford will be in there with a guy who's actually a superior athlete to himself, a bigger guy than himself. We know that Errol Spence was bigger, but Boots Ennis is even bigger still. And he's young, he's fresh. He hasn't had the car crash and all this type of stuff that Errol Spence has been through, detached retina. I think that will be a much, much more difficult fight for Terence Crawford. But it's a fight, should he take it and win, I think will age very, very well. Whereas if he were to retire now, his wins to this date, they're good wins, but it's not the kind of resume that you could really put up there next to Mayweather's resume. I know Mayweather was never undisputed, but he fought and beat a lot of big names. Crawford doesn't have anywhere near as many big names on his resume. And that does count for something, having those big names on there. But if we were to beat a Boots Ennis and Ennis becomes a superstar, so that's the fight I'd like to see. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Will it be the Errol Spence rematch next? Or will it be Boots Ennis? And how do you guys see a Crawford Ennis fight going? Let me know.